and I will give a few moments to see if anyone comes on. I'm on earlier than usual, and I haven't been on for a few days. And normally, if I'm going to come on in the afternoon, it's usually somewhere between 2 and 4 p.m. And usually it's around 3, but sometimes it's as early as 2. But today it's 1:30. So I came on really, really early today. And normally, YouTube doesn't push me out until after my live stream is over. And so people don't start looking for me at least till 2 o'clock. So hopefully I'll get a few people that come on. And if not, then I'll go ahead and get off of here and maybe come on tonight. Depending on whether we go to dinner, we went to dinner, last night. And so I didn't get on here last night, nor the night before, because I got busy with busy work the night before. And so this is the thing. If I get busy in the evening, for whatever reason, I don't come on at my normal time, which is 10 p.m. So I've missed the last 2 nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so probably if I'm home and not overly busy, I will be on probably tonight at 10 o'clock. But in the meantime, I thought, well, you know what? I'll jump on. I'll see if anybody comes on. And if not, then I'll just get off, And the title of my live stream today is called Going Around and Around and Around in Circles. So I'll go ahead and talk about that so I don't have to do it in a video. Normally I make my daily videos, but today I'm busy, so I may not get a chance to make my daily videos today. And but the one I was going to make was called When You Get the Runaround, when you feel like you're getting the runaround, whether it's intentional or not intentional, whether it's purposeful or not purposeful. And so, sometimes you will get on the phone and you think you're talking to the right person, and even maybe you are, but yet you don't feel like you're getting a straight answer or necessarily a competent answer or an answer that is certain. So you kind of feel like you're getting the runaround. And I think a lot of people get that. We can call up and we can say, this is the number I've got and I need this information. And you may talk to one person and get one kind of information. And then you talk to another person and you get a totally different answer. And recently I've been on the phone about a couple different matters, and I kind of get the runaround. And I think I've talked to like 15 different people and feel more confused than I ever felt, because I think some of the answers are correct, and some of them people don't know what they're really talking about, so they pretend like they know and they give you maybe an answer that's not correct. Or it could be anything. It could be in any area of your life that you're reaching out to get competent answers and you feel like you're going in circles. And I think that is a very common thing in life, when you feel like you are going in circles in life, and that you just don't have the right answer, or maybe you do have the right answer, but because you've got so many different answers, you don't know which one is really the right answer. And so I think sometimes you just have to kind of wait, continue to pursue the right answer. But when you've got like 15 different answers, sometimes you just have to kind of sit and wait on it. Hey, Kenneth, thank you. You are the first one in. You may be the only one in today, Kenneth. Today is I came on early, Kenneth. And long story short, I went out, I did my 5-mile run today, my run, jog, sprint, walk, waddle. And it started to rain a little bit, but it stopped. And so I made it through my 5 miles. And then I just got in, and I have a lot of busy work to do during the day today. And I thought, well, I think I'll go ahead and jump on and see if anybody pops on. So I'm really early. My normal time is anywhere from 2 to 4. And this, I came on at 1:30. No one looks for me at 1:30, and YouTube doesn't normally push me out. Plus, 1:30 is not a good time to come on because most people are not home at 1:30. So, Kenneth, I came on for a few minutes, and my topic matter is running around in circles. When you feel like you're getting the runaround, when you look for an answer and you're getting a bunch of different answers, and you're not sure which one is right, if any of them are right, or they're all right, or what, you know. And I think that we all get that. And so I've been kind of dealing with the runaround on one issue, kind of like, and so I mean, it's all going to work itself out. It's not a big deal, but yet you feel like, you spend a lot of time on the phone, and that's phone, time that you've used up, and you still don't have an answer. And, my daddy always said, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. And, I live by his philosophy. It's all going to work out. It's just sometimes in the meantime, you get the runaround and you're trying to figure things out and whatever. And so I have a lot going on right now. And so I have a lot of, little sticky notes here and little things like that. And so that was kind of my subject matter for this live stream. But anyhow, Kenneth, how are you doing? I hope you're having a better day today. I know you let me know yesterday that you were not having such a good day, so I hope you are having a much better day today. Sometimes if we can make it to the next day, we feel better. Just, we're able to get through things a lot easier, I think, in life, But yeah, I have not been on here in, I think I came on Saturday during the day, Friday during the day. Sunday, I might have been on during the day a little bit. I didn't come on at all Monday. I didn't come on at all Tuesday. And normally those are my days. Hey, Mud Mower, you're the second one in, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was just telling Kenneth Mud Mower that I'm earlier than usual because I have a lot on my agenda today. And so I thought, well, I'll come on at 1:30, which is way early for me. And no one looks for me at 1:30. And so I thought, well, you know what? I'll just come on and hopes that somebody will come on and say hello to me. So anyhow, welcome at Cabell Cole. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. You're the third one in, my friend. Thank you for being here. And so, yeah, so yesterday I wasn't on in the afternoon because I had my massage. And I get a massage once a week. And, it's amazing what a massage can do. A massage really relaxes you, and especially if you're going through a stressful time or whatever, a massage is just wonderful. And sometimes, if you're married, you can get your husband or your wife to give you a massage, and you'll give them one back. I mean, my husband and I have always done that as well. So I love massages, and at my age, in my mid-60s, that's one of the luxuries I now give myself. And it really feels great, to do that. So that's why I wasn't here yesterday. And I really like coming on at 10 o'clock at night. It just works perfect. People know to look for me. It's got a good, an interesting crowd. You get all kinds of different people. I just wasn't able to come on for the last 4 nights. I've just been Saturday and Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I normally don't come on at 10 p.m. Sometimes I do, but I normally don't. But Monday through Thursday I do. But the last 2 nights I've been busy, so I wasn't able to come on. And yeah, so it's all good. We went to dinner last night. I won't mention the name of the restaurant. It's kind of a chain. It's a nice chain. We went to, and I have to tell you, the food was okay. Hey, Uric Acid, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, my friend. So we went to dinner, and I wanted to go to a different restaurant, but my husband kind of had his sights on this other restaurant, the chain. And thank you, my friend. And so we went to, because he liked the hamburger there. But my food was awful. I mean, now it wasn't complaining type awful where you complain and send it back. It's just that I chose the wrong dishes. I chose a spicy nacho. Oh, I gave it to you, my friend. I gave it to you already. What I do, Uric Acid, is I take them away after I leave. When I go off my live stream, I take them away, and then I reissue them out when I come back on each time, is how it works on my channel. And sometimes it'll take a minute or two for the Blue Jacket to come back on. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Um, and so we went to the restaurant, and the service was the. I felt really bad for the girl that was the woman that was the waitress because she was so busy. They didn't have enough help. Welcome, Leah. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Thank you. I think this is your first time in my live stream, Leah. I think. Not sure, but I think so. Welcome, welcome. It's kind of an odd time for me to come on. Uric acid. I am from Georgia, USA. And it's kind of an odd time for me to come on today, Leah. I normally don't come on this early, so no one looks for me this early. And I normally come on in the daytime somewhere between 2 and 4, and usually right around 3. Hey, Night Star, my friend. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to see you, my friend, as always. If you don't have Night Star Beauty, it's a wonderful, wonderful channel. And she makes you feel welcome in her home. So you will love, love, love Night Star. So please connect with Night Star Beauty, okay? And so I normally don't come on this early. And so, but given I like the 10 o'clock live stream that I do. And, you know, the thing about it is there's always going to be somebody else on when you're on. So people say, well, I don't want to go on. My friends are on. Well, you know what? I don't worry about it. And I hope they don't worry about it because we all step on each other's toes in regards to coming on. And no one's trying to take anybody from anybody else's channel or anybody else's live stream. It's just that what happens when you come on, you can't pick a perfect time. So I come on for me and what works. I like the 10 o'clock live stream, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That works for me because usually I've done everything I wanted to do. The only time I don't come on is if I'm really tired, really busy, or my husband and I are doing something together. Then I don't come on. Oh, really, Night Star? That's something new. I didn't know that. Wow. So whenever we click like, it jumps up. That's cool. That is really, really cool. Really cool. I'll have to do that when I get off of here and go to somebody's channel and like it, see what happens. Yeah, that is so cool. That's so neat. I didn't know that. I didn't notice it. Good, Kenneth. I hope you're feeling much better. You know, and life has its ups and downs. You know, it does for everybody. There's nobody that it doesn't have its ups and downs for. Yeah, you know, my daddy always said you just gotta roll with it. You know, it'll all work out. Okay, Night Star. Maybe I wonder if it's that way on the computer. So I'll have to check because I don't have an iPad. I think I do have an iPad, but I don't use it. I have laptops, I have computers, I have my cell phone. You know, I'm not technically savvy. My husband and my kids are technically savvy. I'm not. I'm the wisdom person. I'm the common sense person. I'm the knowing person. You know, but I'm not the technical person. Although I'm very good overall technically. I really am. I'm probably good, better than most people, but that's not my lane. That's not my area of expertise. So, but what I was talking about when I first come on was called Round and Round in Circles. And when you feel like you're getting the runaround, it could be about anything. You know, and it usually occurs on the phone when we're trying to reach the right person and we think we're talking to the right person and we've just spent 20 minutes talking to that person and waiting on hold only to find out we've called the wrong number or they have to transfer us and then we have to be put on hold again. And I think we've all experienced that frustration. And, you know, getting to the right person sometimes can take time. And so write your numbers down. And when you get, you know, always ask them for their telephone number so you can call them direct rather than go through the whole thing that you have to go through. I know even like with our trash, garbage, I don't know what you call it, sanitation, the ones that pick up your garbage. We originally had, they never missed a beat. They were wonderful. Then they changed somehow and they miss our garbage like every other week. And so we have to call them up and then we have to go through the whole thing. You have to be put on hold and all of that. We have to tell them you missed our house because we live on a private driveway. And there's 5 houses on this driveway. And they're all kind of set back in here, but we're the only one that is within the city limits, if that makes sense. And even though we have a lot of acreage, we are within the city limits. And so, um, and so the other ones get a different trash company. So for some reason they skip our trash company forgets us. So they do. So we have to call them up. So it's kind of like the round and around and around you go. Where you stop, nobody knows. Remember that little game? And so, but that happens. It's just life. You can't let your life get all out of whack because you feel like you're going in circles. So this morning I felt like I was going in circles on the phone. I spent like an hour on the phone before I got out for my 5 miles. And, just going around in circles. And everybody was really nice and helpful, but you're not sure if they really knew what they were talking about. Because remember, not everybody that says, oh, yeah, this is always right. So, I always second guess people and I always second guess situations and information so that I stay on top of accuracy, because you don't want to base a decision or a choice or whatever on inaccurate information. And there's probably more inaccurate information out there than there is accurate. That's why I second guess everything and everyone. I do. That's my nature, is to second guess. Well, Nightstar, I think that we all go through that. And so write down your notes, write down your direct telephone numbers, get names. When you ask someone their name, that makes them usually give you better service. And when you address them by their name, when I first hear like, hello, this is Marie or this is John, I say, hello, John, and I write that name down so I don't forget it in the conversation. And I keep, I say, thank you, John, thank you, Marie, whatever their name is. And that way, and you will get better service. It's just like I talk about a lot of over 60-year-old subjects, but my subjects really apply to every age group, pretty much. And like when you go to the doctors, if it's something more serious than a routine visit, it's good to have an advocate with you. It could be your old Aunt Clara that just sits there and doesn't say anything. But if you have a good advocate, that's even better. Somebody that's with you, that's paying attention, that's asking questions, that's taking notes, because it puts the professionals more on alert to give you better everything. And so I've learned that when you have an advocate, having an advocate is so vital. You cannot be your own best advocate when you're vulnerable. Okay, you cannot. So if you're sick or you're going through a difficult time, you want to have someone else, even if they're just sitting there. For example, when I had the nosebleed last year, you all remember that they hauled me off on 911. I passed out because I had been taking some form of aspirin because I had pulled a back muscle, and so I took aspirin. The aspirin caused a nosebleed. I passed out, so I ended up 911. Long story short, when I got there, because of the COVID restrictions, they wouldn't let my husband in because I was still in the hallway where they had a room for me. And during that time, I was covered in blood. It was a mess. It was terrible. And I didn't look my best. And of course, you can't be your own best advocate in a situation like that. But once I got into that room and my husband came in, totally different feel, totally different interaction, totally different because you have someone else there. Yeah, Nightstar. So I can't take aspirin, can't do it. I cannot do it. For me, everybody's different. My body type, I just don't take it now. So I just don't. So some people it works for me it doesn't. And but I had my husband there, and just him sitting there got me a totally different level of care than I got in the hallway. Okay, and the hallway is like the twilight zone of the hospital where you're waiting for a room. And they came and stuck this big clothespin on my nose without even really asking me, and I didn't know how to get it off. Because I was, it was really uncomfortable. And of course, they don't pay any attention to you at that point. You're just they, you're just a person there until you get in that room and you have someone there. Hey, Banksy, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you, my friend, for being here. Thank you. Yeah, everybody is different. That's why I always say I don't give advice, suggestions, information, because we have to remember everyone is different. Everyone has different situations. But for me, aspirin doesn't work. So, or it's too much in a not good way. So I just don't take it. And I have to be careful. Like some medicines have aspirin in it. So I just don't take it. And or very, very rarely, if I have to take something with it, I'm very mindful as I'm taking it. Very mindful. So yeah, so we all go through, things that we feel like we're getting the runaround. But the key to it is it'll all work out. You just got to keep kind of going around and around, until you find the right answers, the right people. Welcome, happy birthday, Bensky. Happy birthday. Wow, that's wonderful. Let me sing you happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bensky. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yay. I hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. A wonderful day. Mudmower, thank you. Like I said, most people don't look for me at least till 2 o'clock. YouTube has not been pushing me out. So in other words, they push me out after I'm already off. So, like once I've already done the live stream, then it goes out as a live stream. And then people come on and actually think I'm live and I'm not answering their comments or acknowledging them. I don't understand why YouTube does that. But I don't understand why they do a lot of things. But I've just kind of accepted it. It's kind of like you just roll with it. You just kind of roll with it. And so that's what it is. Oh, thank you, Bansky. Thank you, my friend. That's wonderful of you. Thank you, and happy birthday again to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Anyone that doesn't have Banksy, I think it's Banksy Uncut Live, please go to Banksy Uncut Live and wish them happy birthday. Okay. And so, yeah. And so sometimes you just got to roll with things, in life. And people sometimes say, well, I can't get a straight answer. But eventually you'll figure it out if you keep pursuing the answer. But you don't want to base any decisions upon faulty information. You want to get right information. So like today, it seems like I've talked to 15 different people about this, and it's like you just get all kinds of different answers. And some seem more competent than others. I think one guy was looking something up on the computer, I don't know. Maybe he gave me the best answer. I don't know. But anyhow, so yeah, I went out there today, and it was a beautiful. It started raining, but it was wonderful. The weather was just so wonderful. I didn't want to not go out, so I chanced it with the rain, and it felt great. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much my day, my week. And today, when I get off of here, I think I'm going to make chili. I make a really good chili. The problem that I have making the chili is I have one son that doesn't like anything with tomatoes. So what I do is I make two sauces. I make the chili without the tomato base. And I, put meat and everything in it. Even though I'm vegan, my family eats meat. And then what I do is I make a separate sauce, and whoever wants the chili-based sauce just takes it and mixes it into the chili that has no chili base or no tomato base. And I've actually won #1 place quite a bit for my chili. And I'll give you my secrets because it's really, and I've talked about it before. My secret to a great chili is butter, sugar, a little bit of cheese. I used, let's see, what else do I use? Oh, of course, good hamburger meat. When I make my tomato-based sauce, I use like whole tomatoes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And so what I do is I take the whole tomatoes. You want real tomato chunks in there in your sauce. I do onion. I do a lot of garlic. I cook with garlic like you wouldn't believe. Garlic is like my favorite to cook with. So I cook with a lot of garlic. And then what I do is then at the end I add the butter, a couple sticks of butter, and I add the sugar. And the sugar is to taste. Now, I don't do sugar, me personally, but my husband loves it in the chili. And I've won first place chili. And this is I know my other biggest secret. I use chicken bouillon flavoring. And I actually take it from the ramen noodle packets. Because you know what? People don't realize it's cheaper to buy the ramen noodles and get the packets than it is to buy the bouillon. And so you take the packets and it makes fabulous seasoning in the chili. So you use a couple ramen noodle packets, like the chicken bouillon. And then what I do is sometimes if I have it on hand and I have a hamburger helper packet, like say, a lasagna flavor, I will add that to it. And that gives it kind of an extra kick. And I mean, I've won the chili cook-off, so it does taste delicious. But I think adding good quality meat to it, and I do add some bell pepper. But like I said, I do a lot of garlic, onion. Pansky, that's fine to drop your link. That's absolutely fine. We just don't do it like one right after the other, but we put the link in, periodically, because that's how people get to know you. That's how people get to know your channel, So yeah, so I'm gonna make chili. Then I've got a little bit of busy work to do, and I've already got my exercise in. My house is cleaned and organized, and I don't think today I'm going to do any videos because I have a lot in the queue. Sometimes I'll make 10, 15, even 25-minute videos in one day, but I don't put them all up. Now I have 5 channels, so if you're not connected to all 5, if you go to any of my daily videos, at the top of the comment section will be, hey, Modern Man, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So if you go to the, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you go to the top of the either description box, not on this live stream, but on my daily videos, you will see either links or names of channels. I have 5. And if you connect with me on all 5, I connect back with you. Okay. Now, the thing is, I don't always put the links up anymore because YouTube, after a week, breaks those links. So let's say someone watches the video a month later and they see the links. Then they click on the link and it says, this site doesn't exist. And so they think that channel doesn't exist. So what I do is I just put the names up there. Grandma's Porch with Diana Brienne Fairchild, Grandma's House with Diana Brienne Fairchild, Grandma's Adventures with Diana Brienne Fairchild, and What Would Mom Say, Diana Brienne Fairchild. Those are my other 4 channels. This is my 5th channel. Well, this is my 1st channel, my bellwether channel, Diana Brienne Fairchild. So they all have my name in it. But I have 5 channels, so I make content, so I spread my content out amongst the channels. And what I do, I make sometimes a lot of videos. So I have them in the queue. So if I don't have time one day to do a video, I just put up one from the queue. Now, but most of them are done that day. Most of the time, I put up whatever I made that day. But sometimes it can, like last night, it was over on, I think, What Would Mom Say with Diana Brienne Fairchild. And I pulled one up, and it was a Christmas time video, and it had all the Christmas decorations in the background, but the message was good, so I put it up anyhow. So sometimes you'll see Easter decorations when it's Christmas, and Christmas when it's Easter, and thank you, my friend, thank you. And so you'll see sometimes if you see them out of sequence, but the messages stay the same. They're always a motivational, inspirational, wisdom message. So anyhow, but I'm not going to be on here long today. I hope to come on tonight, unless we go out or unless I'm very busy or doing something with my husband. I should be on at 10 o'clock tonight. And I say that kind of tongue in cheek because I said that Monday or whatever day I was on, I didn't come on. I think I was on Monday during the day. I think I did come on for a little bit during the day on Monday, but I said I probably will be on tonight, and then I didn't. And so I didn't I didn't make it on Monday night, but I hope to be on tonight. So let's put it that way, unless I get busy. Okay, and that's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes I come on at 9:30. When I say 10 o'clock, it could be a half hour early, a half hour late. Today I was on very, very early. I was on. Thank you, Modern Man. Thank you. I was on very early today, so all my usual crowd who looks for me because YouTube doesn't push me out. Um, all my usual crowd that looks for me isn't looking for me because I'm on too early. It's only 2:03 right now, and they don't usually start looking for me till about 2:30. So, but so yeah, so hopefully I'll be on tonight. And you get different people on at different times. You've got a whole part of the world is sleeping right now. So at 10 o'clock at night, you get the part of the world that isn't sleeping, and still you get the part of the world that's kind of still getting ready for bed. And so that's kind of why I like the 10 o'clock. Plus, it just works for me. It just works better. So, yeah. So, well, I wish you a very happy birthday, my friend Bansky. I hope this year is going to be wonderful to you and blessings for you and for all of you. For all of you. I really wish you all a most amazing year and a very, very blessed year. So I'm going to get off of here right now. I was only on 32 minutes, which is not long. If you do a live stream, it should be a minimum of an hour. And so this is a short one. But anyhow, thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. And hopefully if I come on tonight, I'll see you tonight. Okay. So thank you again. And so from my house to your house, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.